a good question. So virtual disaster recovery is going to allow me to synthesize a virtual machine from a file and folder and a system state backup. So if I come into here and I go to my VDR status dashboard, you'll see that a handful of my systems that have been backing up here, not only do I have color bars showing 28 days of recent backups, but I've got a 28-day color bar here showing recent restores. So I'm actually maintaining offline, ready to boot virtual machines. So should the production system fail, I would go to the hypervisor where this virtual machine is, boot that VM up, maybe, go in and adjust the CPU cores, the RAM up to a desired amount, go and adjust the virtual switch, maybe go update DNS, and then I would boot this virtual machine, and I could reroute my users or my applications over to that standby machine, that's the same point in time as last night's backup or, last hour's backup, depending on the frequency that you're running at. In addition to doing virtual disaster recovery for failover and business continuity, you could do it just for recovery testing purposes. So you could have it boot each of those recovery points, create a screenshot, store that screenshot in the console here. So that way you've got proof of life or proof of performance for that particular machine. So here's my login attempt to that recovery server. And there's several different methodologies we've got in place right now, and there'll soon be more. VDR verification, virtual disaster recovery session verification. This is utilizing our recovery console application. It's a no-charge tool or recovery application. It's available to you to do recoveries with your own hypervisors, be it Hyper-V or VMware. We've also got some functionality called standby image verification, where standby image is a chargeable function that we've introduced here recently, only recovering into Hyper-V environments. But it's going to do that same type of restore the VM or build a VM, keep that VM up to date, make it available for you in the event of a problem. You can come in here and pause the restore, and then make this a production system on your local hypervisor. Some of the newer recovery testing and standby image functionalities do have monthly surcharges. So if you're unsure of that one, talk to your account reps and or spin up your environments in trial state so you can evaluate those functionalities in a trial mode and not be not incur any type of additional charges or fees while you're evaluating some of that. The other recovery capability is recovery testing. Let me get into here, recovery dashboard, recovery testing. Here we're doing that same type of recovery, virtual disaster recovery, but we're doing this into an enable managed environment. So we build the VM from scratch completely. We recover it fully to a point in time. We boot it, so you get the screenshot as a recovery testing verification, and then we shut it back down and we purge the VM. So it's not persistent, it's not a business continuity tool, but it is proof of life. So this could be something that you could use once again at a monthly surcharge to provide that proof of life for your cybersecurity insurance policies, things of that nature. What are the benefits? Virtual disaster recovery with the testing and the standby functionality. Let's say you just applied or you're getting ready to roll out new patches across your devices, and you've patched a handful of devices. Well, you could use recovery testing or virtual disaster recovery to test to see if those patches applied properly and the machines are going to boot up properly before you reboot your production system. So anybody that's ever had a Microsoft patch brick their system would see the value in virtual disaster recovery and recovery boot testing to ensure that, yes, if the machine were to fail right now, it would come up and be functional.